Hi, my name is Doug Lucas. I serve as president of Team Expansion. We're a nonprofit organization located on the outskirts of Louisville, Kentucky. And what we try to do is help people all over the world. We're active in about 50 countries, and we do everything from refugee resettlement, counseling, trauma training and relief, trauma-informed counseling, all the way through to feeding projects, humanitarian aid of all kinds. We offer leadership training. We do Bible teaching and Bible instruction all around the world where people are interested in listening. And recently, we realized what a pinch point, a pain point we had in our contact relationship management software that we've been trying to use for around really 7 years. That software was an open source publication that was, I'm sure, the combined work of zillions of volunteers, and we were very thankful for it. But it wasn't upgraded very often, and we broke it a lot, sadly. And frankly, it didn't feel to us very intuitive. And so we really weren't using it very much. There were people in our office that just avoided it, and they would do their own spreadsheets. And this resulted in a fractured and a very ineffective, it was inefficient way of trying to communicate with all the different people that make our work possible. So we knew that something had to change. And I'm just going to be honest, right around then, our IT guy transitioned out. It put me in a position as president to come back to this and face it again. And right then, one of our member care people came to me and said, could we please change our CRM? And I thought, this lady, she's not even in the tech world, but she realizes what a pain point this is. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. That night, I went to work, and I tell you, I got on a mission. I must have looked at 200 different contact relationship manager softwares. And they ranged all the way from the expensive ones that you've heard about that are $75 per user, all the way through to ones that are free. Somewhere in that range, I came across Bitrix 24. Although Bitrix 24 does offer a very powerful free package for evaluation, what we understood was once we got into the software as far as its enterprise level, we began to see that it had encryption that would take care of us end to end, and encryption even at rest. And that gave us a lot of comfort about its security and about what it would offer. It also offered for us a lot of different components that allowed us to bring together into one house a lot of the varied things we were doing, which resulted in this fractured world that we were living in. Because it's priced, what was for us, for a nonprofit, it comes right out of the gate priced in such a way that it's more affordable than most software, but it doesn't make sacrifices on its capabilities. You have the capabilities to do leads, and that can be a big group. For us, we had like, 30,000 leads that we weren't using very much. And then you have the contact world, and you can promote them as needed. In the contact world, we really only were working with about 1,000 people, and it took care of us there as well. You have unlimited leads, unlimited contacts, and then it has this thing that they call deals. And if you're not from the software world, maybe that's a weird name, but if you're from the CRM world, you know what deals are. They're basically any kind of package that puts together something that you do for service, like in our case, because we're a nonprofit, or if you sell things for your profit-making, the widgets that you make. And so the way that deals are set up, it brings together the different parts of your software into a package that allows you to connect things like your inventory, or in our case, courses that we might offer, or people that might be applying. And it's very flexible, and with Bitrix 24, you have unlimited deals. And it's also very easy to be able to program these pipelines. We democratize development here. In other words, we empowered people in different departments to actually learn to develop their pipeline. Now, none of these folks are IT people. Our IT guy stepped away. But through the great training videos that Bitrix 24 offers, we were able to teach people that were 23 and 24-year-olds, all the way up to our seasoned, department heads, to be able to start doing this. And we did it by combining together a group that we called our dev group. Our dev group meets every Friday morning and we talk about the problems that we're facing in our different departments. There are representatives from each of our departments. We have about 300 employees and about 25 people in our international division. So we have representatives from all departments in that dev group, and they say, well, we don't know how to handle this. How could we fix this problem that we're experiencing? So in our dev group, we talk about that, and sometimes a volunteer that's worked on something will volunteer to take that on in partnership with them. Sometimes a volunteer will explain or train a model for how we tackle that in another place, and then we just expect that person to learn it, and you know what? It's working. We are now probably, 2 months in, we transitioned everybody to the new software. Now we're probably 4 months in, and I would say we've already used Bitrix 24 more than we ever did the previous contact management software. I'll just tell you straight up, because I know I'm not going to hurt anyone's feeling, that was Civi CRM. We looked at a ton of different softwares that were made for the nonprofit world, that were made for the profit world. I mean, we looked at Salesforce, we looked at all of the softwares that we could imagine, and at the end of the day, I am convinced this software not only is working for us, but it could possibly work for you as well. I think with the free startup offering that they give, it definitely merits taking a look at it. And with the competitive package pricing, I'm telling you, if you're going to pay $75 a user for Salesforce, give this a try. We're operating Bitrix 24 and doing a better job at it for about $1.50 per user. Take a look at it. We're so glad we did. And good luck and God bless, and may your experience with Bitrix 24 be as happy as what ours is so far. Take care.